Hi everybody, today I'm taking on the New York Yankees, and you can see the Blue Jays have a 2-2 record, and we played 3 against the Royals. That means that I was sat down for the first game of the series, and I didn't get a chance to even make a single appearance, an at-bat or anything in the first game. Looks like the Blue Jays won it though, because they're 2-2 now, and we were 1-2. So we're playing the Yankees. The Yankees have a ton of left-handed hitters, so they might have the upper edge here with the right-hander on the mound. We'll find out. Back at the Rogers Center, and we're going to see probably the manager here pretty soon. It is Joe Girardi still, so the Yankees haven't let him go yet. I'm pretty sure that, I'm trying to remember back, but I think John Gibbons is no longer the manager in this road of the show. There's some not even a look-alike, there's some imposter. Let's see if I can hit a home run here and see who the manager is. It's 1-0 right now. The Yankees are already up. It's only the second inning, so my first at bat. I think I'm batting cleanup this game, and there I rope one up the middle. It looks like I'm facing Tanaka. And the leadoff hit, we'll take that. By the way, some pretty big news, at least for me. I'm officially going to spring training this year. I booked my trip today, so mid-March I'll be actually out in Arizona this year for the first time. I've been to spring training maybe like 6 times, and there's a home run. And every time I've ever gone, it's been to Florida to see the Pirates. And I've seen pretty much every team in Florida that are on the Gulf Coast area. Here we're going to see the manager. I think they show the manager. Wait a second. No, they're going to show the sign waiver guy and the dancer. The manager is always on the road, so I guess we're going to have to wait to see who the Blue Jays manager is, but I'm pretty sure it's not Gibbons. But anyway, so mid-March I'll be going out to spring training just for a weekend, but I'm going to try to hit up as many games as I possibly can. That might entail maybe going to like a couple innings of one game and then going to a few innings of another game. The nice thing about Arizona is there's another home run, by the way. All the stadiums are really close together, unlike Florida, where if I wanted to go see the Tigers in Lakeland, I would have to drive like 2 hours from Bradenton. Or if I wanted to go see the Nationals, I'd have to drive clear way across the state. I think they're playing in Fort Lauderdale now. If I wanted to see the Astros back in the day, I would have to drive to Kissimmee, Florida, which is like 2 hours away. So all the stadiums in Florida, the spring training stadiums, were rather really far apart and kind of made traveling between the stadiums difficult. But in Phoenix, they're all pretty close. They're all right around Phoenix, Surprise, Glendale, Mesa. I was looking at the map and I was surprised how close they all are. Here's another home run, by the way. Thinking about trying to make it to all 10 stadiums while I'm out there and doing a video of all 10 stadiums. Now, that's going to probably be impossible just in a weekend, but I'm thinking that I can at least go and give you kind of a tour around the stadium. Maybe like I could put my drone up and show you the area over the stadium, around the stadium. I think that would be kind of cool, because if you're planning to go to a new stadium out in Arizona, it might be kind of interesting to see what all is around it, so you can kind of plan what you want to do. Well, as you saw there, we won the first game 5-2. Actually, that was the second game of the series, 5-2. I was the MVP with 3 home runs, going 4 for 4. So a really big series, well, not series, but a really big game there against the Yankees. And now we have to play them one more time. This will be game number 3, the final game of the series. I'm going to be playing the Yankees a lot this year, so long as I stay on the Blue Jays for the entire season. Since the Blue Jays and Yankees are in the same division, they play each other, I think it's 18 times, 3 home series and 3 road series. It's a pretty close race. They're 3-3, we're 3-2, so this game is, every game is important when it comes down to it. A game in April is just as important as game number 162 to clinch the division. And we're down again, 1-0, and again I'm getting my first at bat in the second inning. So the first 3 batters of the Blue Jays lineup are just not getting it done. And here I slice the ball over into right field. So another base hit. This game kind of started just like game number 2 started, where I had a leadoff base hit in the second inning. There I am with a close-up. You can see my new haircut, which I mentioned that I got a haircut a few months ago, like around Christmas time. Before that, I hadn't had a haircut for like 10 months, and it had gotten really long. Now I've got a chance to clear the bases here, but instead I pop up. That was a big opportunity. Totally wasted it. 2 guys on base. I could have put us up by 3 there, but I haven't had a chance to play the field yet, and I haven't edited anything out of this video. I'm just playing this one straight through because the video was so short to begin with, since I didn't get to play in game 1. This is my first fielding play of the entire series. Let's hope I don't mess it up, and I make the catch. I know some of you might get a little annoyed when I make errors, so I'm going to try to clean it up in the outfield a little bit. I'm also thinking about maybe changing my position just to get a different look, maybe moving over to center field or right field. And now it's 3-2, so we've got a lead here. This is nice. Playing with a little bit of a cushion, and I popped it up again. So 1 for 3 with a single. No home runs this game. Just not really feeling it here against, who's pitching? Pineda. Just not really feeling it here against Pineda. And now I get another at bat. What is it, the 8th inning here? Let's see if I can get a home run. 0 home runs this game. I think last series I had a game where I hit 6. There we go. That's going to be a line drive shot into that second deck out there. So I've got my home run, 20 training points, around the bases there. Apparently they don't think I'm an MVP like they did in Colorado. They would always put MVP up on the board for me there. There's our signed waiver. I think the one guy actually followed me from Colorado. That guy that's doing that hand dance there. I always saw him in Colorado. I'm not going to watch the replay because some of these replays take too long. And that's it. So we win game number 3, and we sweep the Yankees there. So the Blue Jays take all 3 against the Yankees. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Orioles are up next in Road to the Show, and we are traveling down to Camden Yards in Baltimore to take them on.